because I don't see anybody in here.
And you are live. Here we go. There we go. All right. Well, me and Richard are sitting here in this little spot here waiting for either Randy Swain or uh, Jerry Parker or Levi from Mad County Fishing. Well, I'm going to come up here a little bit. And once we get somebody else on the screen fishing, and we'll make a move. And we've got Lisa here kind of keeping things in order for us and helping us out. If they don't show up for too long, we'll go ahead and make a move and Lisa can keep the live going while we're doing that because we will lose signal a couple times in the process of moving. But we want to try to make sure we got somebody on here fishing while we're moving. So we're going to wait it out for just a little bit. We do have rods in the water. And who knows, we may let out and hook into something right here. Okay. There's
Mike Chavez,
Yep.
Terry and Jace. Is that Camden Clark?
Camden Clark. He lives over here. I met Camden a few years back when he was a little bitty kid. He's not a little bitty kid anymore. I think he's like 6 foot something. Rides bulls and everything. But yeah, when I met him here, his mom used to drop him off over here and on the river and let him fish. And he's a good kid. I think the world of him.
Let's see, there's Warren Farley, David Garcher. Camden says, "Are you in Madrid?" Or New Madrid?
Yes, I am. We're over here by Cottonwood Park. We're going to be moving shortly and heading over to Donaldson Point, and Camden knows where that's at.
Mike Jett.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Camden says, "Let us come fish soon with you."
Absolutely, buddy. I'll be over here all summer long. Just off and on every weekend. You know where to find me on Sundays. I'll be around here. If I'm not off in another state fishing tournament, I'll be right in this area. Yeah, I'd love to meet. I haven't seen Camden in probably a couple of years. Like last time I saw him, like I said, he was like really short and young, and now he's a big old boy. He rides bulls and the rodeo and everything. And he does a great job.
He said he's at Dawson Point today.
Oh, you are at Dawson Point. Are you catching any fish? Because we're heading over there in a little bit.
Randy's daddy used to ride in rodeos, but he was on horse. He done the horse rodeo.
Bronx fun. Bulls big and mean. Them Bronx jump.
Oh yeah.
Chris and V.
Yep, Chris will be in there. Howdy, everybody. Howdy to you. Haven't heard from last time I heard from Parker is probably about 6 o'clock this morning. He said he was going to be heading to the river and he would be popping up here if he got signal where he's going. We'll see. Yeah, let's see, Warren Farley in the house. My good buddy, Mr. Warren Farley. Yeah, we basically thought we'd try this spot this morning after the boat tore up because, as you can see, it's fairly easy to get to this spot. In the background there, you got the truck with the boat hooked to it. So, yeah, we just walk right there to the bank and throw a couple rods out. See if we can get on something here. But we're definitely going to make a move to a spot where we know we can get on some fish, or at least have a better shot at it. There's River Cats Tackle, Mr. John, the boss man himself in the house. What is going on? Good to see you. 20 people in the house. Thank you all. We've got some more folks going to be joining us soon. Hopefully. We'll be moving around and try to find out where we can get on some fish at. Right now, we got a lot of leaf litter, not leaf liver. There's a lot of leaves and grass on the bottom of the river floating down through here. It's getting on your line. So we know some spots where we think we can get out of that. Sean Ed Evans. Hey, Ed, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. One thing I like about this spot right here, we're tucked down behind the levee and it blocks the wind off of us. So the spot we're going to next, we will not be fortunate enough to have that luxury. We're going to be in some windy situations. Not crazy bad. I fished in windier spots. Well, a buffalo and the drum are just a buffalo and the carp are practically jumping out of the water today.
Looks like Gary's out fishing. He posted a picture of a big cat out on the river.
Yeah.
All right. Now that reel's on the right rod now.
Now, what size, what pound line are you putting on your reels?
This one is 30.
30?
Most of it's 30, and I've got a 40. That one's 40. That one's 30. This one I think is 32.
Well, on my Gem Series reels that I got, I started out with 40-pound test on there with a 5-ounce weight, and I would sling it and I would spool that reel. It would cast every bit of the line. And so I dropped down to 30. Still, it was doing it. I actually had to drop down to 25-pound test in order to throw that rod out there, or reel out there as far as I can, and still have line on the spool. But yeah, the ones I got, it'll spool it at 30 and 40-pound test, but 25 it does okay.
Evan says, "What's Lisa trying to do? Use a rod to hang curtains?" Listen, Ed,
I see it.
I took all the line off my rods yesterday.
Hang on.
For an event.
Come on, he's gonna go.
Get it.
I think he's there.
Yeah, he's on there. Oh, crap. I dropped more slack.
Fish on, Daddy.
Oh,
Come on.
I dropped slack and lost it. Well, we're going to try back on here.
But we've also had the same line on there for a while. It's time to change it out.
Well, they're going to hurt.
So I gotta go get my other stuff.
Somebody needs that more. I should have. Let's see what we can. We better sit here for a little bit. Well, I mean, he was pumping that rod, but he just. Well, I thought for sure he was on there and hooked up, but he wasn't. He was still working the bait. I threw it right back in the same exact spot. Hopefully, he's still there. That when you're sitting here for a long time and you're having any bites, you tend to jump the gun on that first fish because you're over anxious. Yeah, I should have let him eat.
Hey, Eddie Gross.
I hope he comes back. I threw right back at the same spot. We'll sacrifice the first fish if we can catch some more. Of course, that's that surf rod that I'm using, and it has got a super, super light tip on it. So they really got to pull down on it and get a good hook set on them. And he was just like bending it, pulling, steady pulling. And I should have let him eat that a little bit more before I tried to put the whammy on him. And Richard's got a liner out there in that same area, so hopefully he'll find one of them hooks again.
That'd be nice.
Well, we're going to give him an opportunity. We'll see if we can't hook that fish. That's the first encouraging thing we've had today, though.
Yeah.
I may have to switch to one of them heavier rods though. That tip on that it's made for saltwater fishing. So it may be just a little lighter than I need to be throwing out here on this river. And break out that old Ancient Mariner 10-footer with that amethyst reel on there.
Fish Flex.
There's Cotton Picking Fishing in the house. What's up? Said perfect day to catch a monster.
That's right. That's good.
Danny's got a nice cotton picking shirt.
Yep. Yeah, I got a shirt from Lisa that says, "You cotton picking thing, you." But for all that don't know, Cotton Picking Fishing is Richard Cluck's wife, Fishing and Freedom's wife. And she loves to catch fish, and she works at the cotton gin. Therefore, Cotton Picking Fishing. It's an absolutely suitable name for her.
That it is. Let's see, there was a live, and Danny said cotton picking so many times. I told Randy, I'm putting that on a dang shirt for him.
Yeah, it's cotton picking thing, and she sent me a shirt that says, "You cotton picking thing, you."
I did. It was great.
Yeah. That tells me there's some fish in there that's willing to bite. So this is a deep hole. You see those barges that are anchored up there? Yeah, this is a deep point in the river right here off of there's an underwater, it juts out right about in here and sticks out there, and there's like a washout right here. And we're kind of focusing on that spot and hoping we can pull something out of there. I just choked on the first fish. I didn't let him eat it long enough. I should have let him eat that bait. I tried to reel down on him, and I just pulled it right away from him. He was in between bites when I reeled on that rod.
Terry and Jace, I'm redoing my rods because I took all the line off of it for an event this weekend. And it's time to. Plus, I mean, we needed new line on it anyways. It's been on there for a while.
Yeah, I've got 3 or 4 reels I've got to re-spool because I broke off so many times. They're about half full, and that's just no bueno.
Listen, Fish Flex, I am not Danny's keeper either. I am not Stan's keeper, and I am not Danny's either.
Nope, she is my PB buddy because that's a fact that a lot of people know is that the day that I caught my biggest fish to date, Lisa, at the very exact same moment in another part of the world, was reeling in her big fish. So we've been PB buddies since that day.
Actually, tomorrow's the anniversary there, Danny.
Tomorrow's the anniversary of our PB buddy thing. Well, you know what? I'm fishing in the same dang spot. Wouldn't it be awesome to have you up there on the screen when I broke it and hit it like a 90 to 100? You right there with me, just like you was last time.
Tomorrow is the anniversary of it.
Well, I can't fish tomorrow. I got to go home tonight, pack a suitcase, and I'll be gone for a business trip. I'm going to Branson, Missouri. I'll leave tomorrow morning, and I will not be back till Friday.
I can't fish tomorrow either. It's called work.
Well, this is work, but I'm going to be, he's back. He's back. I'm going to let him eat it this time. Come on.
Hillbilly Moonshiners, welcome in.
I'm going to let him eat it. That was 3 reels. I think I need to switch that 10-footer to a little stiffer rod. I think it's having trouble getting the hook set with that surf rod being as limber as it is, you know what I mean? At least I know the general area where he's at. That's 3 real good tuds. And that's the thing. This rod I'm using right now is not designed for what I'm doing right now. Back.
Mm.
Oh, I got him that time. Fish on.
Yay!
Now look at this big surf rod. I'll tell you if we wait around, we can get that fish.
Oh, Gimpy, if you're headed to the water, hop up on panel.
Yeah, the rod's good, fine. It's got a lot of bend to it. I don't think it's that big. It's in that fast current.
Hey, Paul boy.
Yeah, he's just a little feller. The channel. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one there. Can you see that hook, Lisa?
Yeah.
Literally in the whisker.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Literally in the whisker.
That's
Oh,
wild.
look at it. I just barely pulled the hook off of him. But yeah,
That's wild.
it's a nice little tail. Man, that thing stabbed you right in the chest with that fin. It didn't break skin, but it hurt. So there's our first fish on that new surf rod right there. Nice little channel cat. I'm gonna say what, 3, maybe 4 pounds?
Hey, you go for it.
Yeah, he'll go 4. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and appreciate you for being the first fish of the day. Thank you for playing. Oh, channel cat say today. All right. And I am so thankful where you're at. Reuse that. Boy, I tell you what, we are dang lucky that fish did not get off because he was literally hooked in the whisker.
Yeah.
And literally.
Literally hooked in the whisker.
Yeah, we'll sling that bait out there again. Still got the guts in it. Still pretty fresh. I just wanted to catch one fish on this rod, but honestly, I think I need to switch to 10-foot Challenger. A little heavier, probably hook up a little better. Because this here is designed for fishing for saltwater fish, which are a little easier to hook, honestly, in my opinion, than these old tough mouth catfish. But you know what? We'll throw it out there. And we'll go for a gig just a little bit. And I think if we moved over to Donaldson on that one, Eddie, I think we'll probably do the same thing. 10 cents, I think it'll be a higher number. Maybe some small blues, but you know what? You've landed a lot of 30s out of there. Yep, this time of year, Richard would go over there every morning and without just like clockwork, he'd have a 30-pounder on the tank. Sometimes he'd have 3 of them. I ain't kidding when I jerked that fish toward me. I stabbed myself right in the chest, man, with his fin. That's smart.
Randy said he's gonna join in a minute. He's resting up the lake, is what he said.
That's fine. Hey, we're gonna be here for as long as we want to be here. There ain't no stopwatch on us.
Oh, I just asked him if he's gonna join.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Are you gonna join or what?"
If that rod goes off again, I want you to get it. Let you see what it feels like to fight that on that surf rod. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's different. I've got another rod similar to that. It's made by a company called Sunbeam. It's not as high quality material as this rod is, but it's built basically the same way. And every time I've ever caught fish on it, it just freaks me out because it's just so. I mean, they're just like it's almost like fishing with rubber band. Because they bend it down and it flings back, you
I
know.
like the small bag.
I do too. That's most of your surf rods you find down along the coastline have the smaller diameter handles and stuff like that.
Hey, Rowdy Royal. Paul Boyd will be right back.
Well, we saw a skunk today, but we didn't get one. Didn't get a skunk. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we threw that when I got that first bite and I missed him. I threw it right back in the exact same spot, and luckily he was still there. Got 30 people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'd usually here lately it seems like I've only had about 20 to 25, but since I got Lisa in here, it bumped up to 30. I don't know. You gained me at least 5 people, girl.
All righty.
There's cotton picking fishing with the $2 boom. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. For the monster y'all are gonna get. Eventually. Maybe not today, but you can count on it. The day is coming when you'll see me and Richard Cluck holding up a fish that's gonna make people's jaws drop. Would have been today for certain. I mean, I was 100% confident we were going to get on some anywhere from 40 to 80-pound fish today. But
Really see the spot.
you can literally see the spot where we were going to fish because we marked those fish and locked them down last night, and they were not moving. They were in feeding mode. And we first pulled up that spot and threw out the rods, and I hammered 3 of them in a row pretty fast, but they were all in the 20-pound range. But we did not hook up on any of the big ones that we marked, but they were still there, so we were going to hit them this morning. But you know what? Let's just do a little bank fishing. What do you say? There's my buddy. Right there. Old Swain.
Hi, darling.
I'm just right here next to where I'm going.
Well, I've got one channel cat on the board by pure luck. I'm sure you're going to do better than we're doing so far. Stephanie said y'all scared them off yesterday. Yeah, when they saw it, they said, "Oh crap, it's Richard and Danny. We better not be here tomorrow." Yep. They knew we was coming for them.
Hey, Jose. Gimpy said I'll be using my new Ancient Mariner 10-foot spinning rods. Hopefully I can cast it a mile.
Yep. I have one of those, and my granddaughter Coda, she has one. She fished in a kids tournament. Oh, wait a minute. She got hers. It was Oliver, my grandson Oliver. He fished in a kids tournament, and he won a Ancient Mariner spinning rod. But I think he got the one he got is a 7'6", and Coda's has the 10-footer.
Fish Flex, $5 just for having Lisa on your live.
There you go. I liked it. I liked it. $5 super chat for Lisa being on the live. Well, we might just be here all day.
That's
We
hilarious.
say, hey, I'm gonna have to go. I got something to do. No, you don't. You ain't going nowhere.
No, I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rods to put line on, so I'm not going anywhere right now.
There you go.
Actually 6.
Gippy says -10 for Randy being there.
Oh man.
Dang,
Oh, that's
Gimpy.
all right. Hey, that's a $10 I'd be willing to sacrifice to have you here with me, buddy.
Hey, that's still a $5 loss on your part, Danny.
I'll take it. I'll take a $5 loss to hang out with Randy Swain any day of the week. Yeah, if it goes any more than that, I'm gonna have to just kick you out of here.
Hey,
They start getting in the $20 range, you're gone.
Yeah.
I picked up some dock runners today.
How many did you get?
Just 3.
Okay.
Now, hey, do we gotta wait till Tuesday, or have you already got some people signed up for that?
I've not wrote anybody's name down yet.
Okay, well, you got me and Josh Dunnigan's going to be in it. You can go ahead and put that down for a fact. And you can have Richard Cluck and his wife Stephanie are going to be in it. You can put that down for a fact. Just in case I ain't able to make it on Tuesday night, because like I said, I'll be out of town on business.
If I have to go get Ron's pontoon, it's gonna happen.
Oh, that ain't a bad idea. Get that pontoon. Man, I may bait up another rod and sling it on. But, we're handicapped right now. We're just fishing 1 rod apiece because we didn't think it was going to be here.
Oh, there's Larry. Danny was on my boat twice, and both times we had electrical issues. Now on Richard's boat, and there's been engine and lower unit problems. I think I know the common denominator.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
What kind of boat gremlin?
I was on the boat with Jerry Parker. Now this wasn't my fault though, because we was fishing with Josh Dunnigan, and Josh told him, he said, "Hey, when you leave out of here, make sure you steer clear of that island because there's a bunch of rocks sticking out underwater there." And Jerry drove right through there after he said that and whacked the prop on the rock and killed the motor, and it vapor locked it. And we had to disconnect the fuel lines and bleed them out to get the boat to start again.
That's the reason I wasn't here no sooner is because I got up in a little cove taking a shortcut. And
Yeah.
I know why there ain't no traffic through that cove now.
Fish Flex says you have to wait till Tuesday. Gimpy said someone say handicapped.
Did you just sit down on that and move that? Okay. I see that rod jiggling. I said, "Oh, you sat down on that pipe that it's laying on." Yeah, I tell you what, that's one of the people that I am absolutely the proudest of. I'm proud of everybody on the RCT crew. But Gimpy, absolutely, he is a inspiration to everybody. That boy, I tell you what, there ain't no stopping him.
He has stepped into places that,
Yeah.
He's stepped into a lot of, he's filled a lot of shoes. I'll put it that way.
Absolutely.
And he definitely is a pick-me-up every time you're around him.
Yeah, except for when he's gassy. Yeah. Anytime you go meet Gimpy, first question, ask him, what was the last meal you ate? If he says Taco Bell, shake his hand and walk away.
or just step back and wave.
Yeah. Or make sure that there's somebody in between you and him, kind of like a canary in a coal mine. If they fall out, run. You see them kind of wobbling and looking kind of peckish or turning green, yeah, Gippy's done turned one loose, and you need to move.
Run far, far away.
You want to give it a little while here, or how long you want to give it, and you want to move, and what do you want to do?
What is it about noon?
Yes.
I kind of want to run up.
Do you? Well, we'll get Randy. We'll get Randy fishing. He got rods out.
I'm putting them out right now, Danny.
When you get rods out and you get comfortable, well, we know you're going to be set up to fish. Me and Richard are going to load up, and we're going to head to Dawson Point Conservation Area, which is not far from here. We will lose signal 2 or 3 times for just a short period of time, but that's what I got you here for. You got my back.
Load up.
There's Miss Chavez.
Yep, Sharon Chavez.
Long time no see.
Yep, Freedom. Sharon says, Freedom, long time no see.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope you and the family are doing good, hon. Hi, Lisa and Randy. She's a good girl. I like her.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Yeah, yep. Sharon won a bumping rod that Richard gave away on a show one time.
Yep. I don't need this part.
Yep. Well, I'm doing a countdown in my head, and we're moving.
Go ahead, Danny. I got rods out.
All right. Randy said he's got rods out. Let's go ahead and get moving. All right. We're going to stay live, but I'm saying we're going to lose signal throughout the process.
Randy says, yeah, she's all right.
Lisa, this is where we were put on our first trophy catfish.
Our first one.
Yeah, where Mark and Lonnie brought us.
Oh, okay. That
Get
place.
that. Grab this here.
Nice.
Oh. All right, we got everything.
I decided I'm just going to put line on it. You can finish the rest of it when you get home. Hey, Fanny says, watch yourself, everyone. Trouble is here.
Who said that?
Fanny.
Yeah.
Fanny is trouble with a capital T. But gosh darn, we love her.
Right.
Much love to you, Fanny. Much love to you.
All right.
Giant gizzard shad.
I know. You put that many gizzard shad in the cooler, it gets heavy real quick. Whew. I am completely exhausted just from walking that little bit up that hill. I mean, out of breath. Yeah, I'm winded.
John says he has to go now.
Oh.
You don't want to be in here with Fanny, John.
Oh, is Fanny Lisa being here?
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So she said, watch yourself, everyone. Trouble is here. That'd be Fanny.
Fanny's in there. Yep.
Don't you call her Miss Lisenby. I did that in Memphis. She about whooped me.
Yeah, she'll slap crap out of you. Well, it's hot in here.
Hey, at least I got the exhaust leak fixed so they will be able to hear each other.
Yeah, I hear that.
They put a new manifold in.
All right, where we're heading is way over there. We're going around the river, and we're going to wind up way over that way. So, kind of gives you an idea of what kind of traveling we got to do.
Well, I started way back over there.
Hillbilly Moonshine says, Danny, drink some water when you walk. It helps a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got a jug. Heavy drinker. I got to take this toboggan off. My head's sweat. Whew. Now, I have caught a lot of fish right underneath that observation deck, but it was always with worms.
Yeah.
But it was always little bitty blue cats and channel cats. This is what they call it, Cottonwood Park here in New Madrid, Missouri. The town is just over the levee right there. It is a very old and historical town of New Madrid.
It's actually the very first town west of the Mississippi.
Yes. Yep, the town right here. But yep, this is the very first town west of the Mississippi.
It was a town for America.
It just tells you how old that town is. Back when the pioneers was coming across.
It was a Spanish settlement in 1700s.
Golly, boy, he just booked the dollars today. The Spanish settlement in 1700s.
Listen to that historian there.
Do what?
I said, listen to that historian there.
I'm telling you. Dude, they've got a huge museum here. But if you head upriver just north of us here, a spot that me and Richard fish every once in a while, it's called Trail of Tears State Park. They've got a museum up there around the Trail of Tears campground where you can go in and see all the historical stuff where they force marched the Indians across the country.
Yep.
I've always wondered just how in the world did they get all them people across the Mississippi River? It ain't like they had real good boats and stuff, you know.
Talk to an Indian about it.
Yeah.
I've got a friend that is a full-blood Cherokee, and her grandfather was a chief, and they've got a whole different outlook on that than what we're given.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a fun time.
Yeah, I'm sure
It was nothing fun about it at all. And, you know, they were talking about when we read our history books, you know, we bought the land from them, and we moved them out there, took care of them and all. And you listen to the Indian side of it, and it's completely different world. But I mean, that's the way it is with basically any war. But the white man took them out across through there, and if a baby started crying, they killed it. If somebody got twisted an ankle and they couldn't walk good, and somebody else couldn't pick them up and carry them, they killed them.
Well, that campground I was talking about, the Trail Tears State Park, it's 16 miles north of Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yeah.
Like I said, they got a museum there. But right down the road from the museum is a burial site of an Indian princess that died when they were crossing the Mississippi.
You got to realize the Mississippi wasn't backed up. And in the summer, the Mississippi, you know how shallow it gets in places.
Oh, God, I know. There's been times I walked out 200 yards and didn't get my knee wet.
Yeah, well, that, you know, without any dams or anything to back any water up, any levees or anything to deflect the water got a lot shallower than it does now.
Yeah.
And she was telling me that they walked the Indians out to the edge of the river and told them to get across it. And the ones that didn't try to go, they killed them. you know, they lost almost 75% of the Indians that they had whenever they left East Tennessee, North Georgia. They lost at North Carolina. They lost almost 75% of them on the Trail of Tears.
That's the problem. The victors.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, now I'm just giving you a heads up. We're getting close to some areas where we're going to be losing signal in and out. But if we lose signal, don't worry, we'll be back.
And we'll be sitting here waiting on you, Danny.
Yeah, we'll be waiting on you, Danny.
You better be reeling in fish. You better be reeling in fish the entire time I was gone and keeping these people going. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to find the fish. I got 7
Well,
rods
I
out
believe
right
in.
now. I got 7 rods out right now.
I believe. Hey, I wouldn't even be making the move if I didn't have faith in you.
Well, the wind has basically turned 180 degrees on me since I got here today, and it's still turning more and more. So I just have to keep modifying and adjust.
You know, it's we got pretty good breeze blowing here. We were tucked down behind the levee and it was blocking, giving us cover from the spot we just left. I'm not looking for us to catch that kind of luck where we're going, but we'll see.
it's fish.
What are you thinking? You thinking that first spot right there by the curve, or going down to that?
Let's just look at it and see what current looks like.
Right.
If we go on down to that cut around the campsite, check that out. It sounds like there's people down there today.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where Camden and them. They usually fish right there. That not the last when you're coming from the south, head north. Not the last campsite. They just at that one where that Abernathy boy fishes all the time. That's usually where they fish at.
Well, I should have took some time yesterday afternoon and went and got some fresh bait because the bait I pulled out of the freezer. It smells like it was froze it smelled like it was rotten when it was froze. So
Well, dude, we got probably about 50 pounds. We got about 50 pounds of giant hickory shad or gizzard shad. Where you at? We'll bring you one of them.
Okay.
We'll be there in 2 days.
I'm a mile north of Tellico Dam, going up the lake.
Well, I'm gonna just UPS it.
I was going to do that for NJ, Fishing Mania. I was going to send him some skipjack with ice packs. Something.
Yeah, dry ice.
Yeah, it's a legal sale. It's something called Megan.
Danny, find out how much it costs for you to ship it. Find out what it costs for you to ship it, and I'll drive down there and pick it up. you just pay me that.
There you go.
Danny gone for a moment.
Yeah.
Gone. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you forgot.
Hey, hit the thumbs up for my pretty wife sitting in here taking care of things this afternoon.
No, they might hit the thumbs down for that.
This time I went to Crab Orchard though.
I'm at a
I ain't had a choice. I couldn't catch anything smaller than 9 pounds.
Next rod.
I don't know if we're back in or not. We're going to bounce in now.
You're in and out, Danny.
What? 50 gold, 100%.
No.
We're bad we didn't do the ferry landing now. I wanted to. That would have been we'd have had to call the rescue.
Yeah, we had
Yeah. It actually has a boat they keep up in this area. If you ever break down on the water, something, they'll tow you in or rescue you or whatever. Freaking crow.
yeah, if we went fair landing, I'm pretty sure we called him.
Yeah. He says we'll have a little robot. We will until we get to the water.
Randy, Miss
So
Sharon
what?
says, Randy says your Miss Sharon says your beautiful wife Lisa does an amazing job too. Thanks, Sharon.
He does.
So you're
Is
down
Danny
your last
gone?
pound.
Yep. What happened to that lower unit today?
I sit down and I'll get a pouch.
I thought you were down your last pound.
No, a couple cans in my.
Not like mine.
I always keep 2 cans in here at all times. If I use one of them, I replace it.
I'll let him tell you when they don't sound like a robot.
Okay.
Yeah, just biting that little channel cat on that rod kind of gives me an idea of what I'm gonna be getting into. If I get on a giant bull redfish or a decent shark, it's gonna be different.
You gonna take some gizzard shad, some of them big gizzard shad with you for bait, Danny?
I usually just throw the cast net, catch mullet and pinfish,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know. I don't know what the laws are as far as transporting that bait across so many states and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Well, where we go, uh,
Like, so
oh, good Lord, they'd have a pit. I don't know if a shark could eat an Asian carp. I'm sure they would.
I imagine that's why bull sharks is up here to get out.
Oh, yeah.
They got an endless food supply.
If the temperature was consistent year round in a like upper like 80s or above here, I guarantee the bull sharks would just be swarming this area eating these Asian carp.
Endless supply of food.
Don't think keeps them out of here. It's cold temps in the winter.
Found them as far as Albany, up in the Illinois River.
Yeah.
They got to eat some.
But see, that's what freaks my wife out when I tell her. I said they caught that bull shark up in Alton, Illinois at the Alton Dam. I said, think about this. That thing had to swim right by us here because he didn't fly there.
He had to go right by where we're from.
Exactly. That shark had to come through here.
At any given time, they're very well big.
So that's why every time I break off now, I go, dang sharks. It bit my line in two.
Hey, Danny, how big was that shark that they caught?
I want to say it was 9 feet.
Dang.
Yeah. But don't quote me on that. But you can actually Google that and look it up. That the furthest up the Mississippi River that a shark's ever been caught, it was at Alton Dam in Alton, Illinois.
And they told me, I've heard several.
Oh, yeah, they've caught more. But that was the furthest that one's ever been recorded going up the Mississippi. And the only reason he didn't go any further is because there was a dam.
One brings off one up hill.
Yeah, there was one caught in the Illinois River. And I know there's a couple people out there that argue that point, says, I don't believe it, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, that's fine. Some people believe in the tooth fairy, and I don't argue with them.
Really up to fate. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah, there's a couple people that actually will debate it, even though it's a proven fact, historical fact. It's documented.
Oh, it's people that argue at Danny if they were standing there when it was done.
Yep. I said, oh, that's just a really big catfish. I said, a 9-footer? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. I'd be happy to catch a 9-foot long blue catfish.
You got that right.
Danny, Randy wants to know what happened to the lower
What
unit.
Yeah, what happened to your lower unit?
Well, we're pretty sure the gears were shot on it because you could put it, when we got the boat out of the water, you could have it in gear and you go back there, turn your crunches while it's in gear.
No, it didn't hit nothing yet. It just all at once going along and it just boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
And just
Well, here's the thing. Richard said he could hear it yesterday. He said there's something. He said the boat was running perfect. I mean, it's never run that good before as far as running. But he said there's something weird going on. He said I could just feel it, And
Yeah.
if there was like a noise coming from it that we hadn't heard before, and I guess it was just those weird gears grinding. And today they just exploded or something in there. I don't know, but it didn't bust the housing. The housing is not cracked. And he does have another lower unit at home that froze and busted one year, but the gears in it are still good.
Yeah.
So
that'll be nice.
Yeah. So basically, all he's got to do is transfer the internal parts out of that lower unit that's busted into the one he's got now. But
I've even got a whole new seal kit.
Yeah, a whole new steel kit ready to go. But don't be surprised if you see a for sale sign on that boat after he gets it running.
Yeah, he gonna go pick him up a new CR.
There you go.
That's the dream, Randy. That's the dream.
I'll tell you what, when he told me he did the math on that and figured out what the payments were, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, the reason
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like buying a small house, Danny.
I didn't give that much for my house, dude.
No doubt.
Gave me literally less than half the time.
Yeah. And that's just figured it. I think what you said, you figured it at like 4% interest, which is
I figured it about 5% interest.
5% interest, which is probably a pipe dream. It's going to be higher than that.
And I figured it on like 7 years, and it was still $900 a month.
Yep, $900 a month if you buy that boat for 6 or 7 year loan at 5% interest. It's $900 a month.
10% down.
With 10% down.
Yep. I don't understand how these people. I don't understand how people do that.
They're in debt up in the past. Have to do.
Yeah.
I ain't do.
Well, I got a real good interest rate on when I bought my truck. I got a 6-year loan on it, and my payments are right at $600 a month. But we're getting real close to that truck paid off.
Yeah. That was a good deal. I paid off my truck here before last, but I paid off my house here before last, paid off the truck last year. That was a big deal. Good deal, good work.
Always the conservation department come down here and grade this levee. Good Lord, man.
It's actually
New Medford County Highway Department does this.
work for one of the guys. Great.
Rich, he looks just like the Rock. Yeah, absolutely. He can tell me if the tooth fairy ain't real all he wants. I seen him in the movie, and he looked just like Dwayne Johnson. And I know for a fact, I'd wake up and have a quarter under my pillow every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, you would think you could get at least. It's just on still water. Whenever it floods, I'm sure it gets a little boost.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
think there'd just be some good bait in there.
Oh Jesus, he's killing me.
Well, I
Yep, yep. I've had it come in. It's fun. I drive the truck. Yeah. Raccoon sports. Yeah. For sure.
Why did it replace the other side too?
Kids out here today looking at this big cliff to see what, about jumping off of it later. They said the water's too cold to jump today, but they getting ready to start jumping. It ain't gonna be long.
Oh, this is 5 years early. Got 30,000
Sure.
less miles on it.
Good. Yeah. Was it like company truck?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just one they used out there. We were green buggy. Let's see what you look. See a lot of trash.
Yeah.
Wind don't look all that bad.
Well, let's walk down there and take a look.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, get out of the road. We'll take a look at this. If it don't look promising, we'll move down to that last campground.
Big old logs finally moved down a little more.
Has it?
That one that was sticking out of the water.
Oh yeah.
It's moved down another 100 yards.
Really? Oh, dude, if we fish here, I'm throwing on that.
Yeah.
I am throwing on that tree. Yeah, somebody took a crap and left their toilet paper laying there. Oh my God.
Has George
Well,
been
sticking
there?
there.
George must have been there.
I don't know. I like it. I'm thinking we'll set up on that big log right down there. Let's just go like what, 2, maybe 3 rods a piece. You want 2 rods a piece or 3?
It's gonna take 2.
All right, we'll do 2 rods a piece. We'll fish off that log. And I can tell you right now, I'm throwing upstream that way and out toward that tree that's out there in the middle. All right, let's grab our crap.
It's not near as windy as I thought it was going to be.
No, I think we're in good shape.
The water's up enough over that dam. It's washing all the debris out of here.
Yes. I like it. Let's get the rods. Let's get the fishing. I don't think I'm going to need my coat. Now I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I'm fixing to put y'all in my pocket.
Oh,
Don't be touching nothing.
no promises.
All right, then. Oh.
I'm not looking. I don't want to see nothing.
Well, it'll go dark. Bare minimum gear, what do we need? I'm going to carry that tackle back down. Pick you out 2 good rods. Figure out which ones you want. I'm going to bring dude, you think I ought to run this surf rod or just go with the 10 footers?
No, man.
I'm going to run the surf rod. Yeah, I'm going to run the surf rod. Which one's rigged up? There it is. We're going to go with these 2 right here. Okay, yeah, that works out great because it's both of my Gym Series reels. I'll get that cooler. Don't worry about that. All right. Well, I'm just gonna lay y'all on the truck bed for now. So just chill out. Well,
Okay.
at least I'll let you look at the sky if you want. There.
So thoughtful, Danny.
You're brightening my life, Danny.
I'll stick it out there in my pocket. No, I gotta scratch.
The only thing in here.
I think I got everything in there that I need. Yeah, let's just we'll use that giant log as a rod holder. Oh God, I hate bending down picking up stuff. Huh? I'll take that cooler down. Don't worry about it. All right, you guys are going in the pocket.
Yeah, okay.
Hang on. Don't be touching nothing. I could have been field about this too. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I run them rods, I them pretty. I gotta be careful I knock the wheels off this cooler when I do that. Well, watch where you going, Danny. No, I'm good. Oh, I hate the rocks. Jeez. Take it down. Shoo. If I hadn't leaned on that cooler right then, I'd have fell. I'm not hearing them talking. I may have.
No.
No, you still there? Just hand them to me.
We're still here.
Ow! Oh, I hate the rocks. Oh.
Danny has a sunset in his pocket. Miss Sharon? It's a possibility.
Oh. It's in the bag you're carrying. Oh. Get weight off of me. Good grief. Oh. All right. Let's bring them out. What's up, sunshine? Ah. All right, that's what we need. Let me find some level ground here if I can. Oh. I am out of breath. I'm gonna have to. Oh crap! I need to turn the camera around.
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
I do. I got a lot more confidence in this spot right here. You know what? I'm not gonna turn the camera around. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. That'll work.
Yeah. Now that we're out of Danny's pocket, we won't discuss what we saw in there.
It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. This bait's still pretty good. It's kind of dried out.
Bobby says he's on a break from destroying walls.
Now look at this thing. Oh, I mean, you're right. Well, when you talk about catapult for weight, right on that thing. Oh,
Yeah. Well, with it being up, picture right there is probably what, 50, 55? You know what? I'm gonna throw just for John. Throw one big bait. Go for it. John boy, if you're watching, this here's for you.
holy crap. Big old bait. Sling it.
Hey, Michael. Randy, Bobby says, how's fishing going?
Fishing's going good. Catching ain't worth a dime. Fishing's going good. Oh,
Can't get that reel off. Mike Lockhart says, hey, Danny, I'm getting ready for the Missouri snagging season to start up. Bobby says, old fart. Be right back.
No. I got plenty on it. No. Plenty. All the content. Honestly, all the fish that I've been catching.
Mute this a minute. Oops.
have sent back all the 30, all the 70, the 30s that we caught out of this hole. They've all been up to the left toward that tree and back. Exactly. Yeah, my 70. Yeah. Remember last time we got there, Greg? That's where it dropped. It comes off that little flat. Got good odds. From it, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Get this up. All right. See what kind of view we got going on here. That's not too bad. My OCD's kicking in. I got to get this camera leveled. There we go. All right, we are fishing again. Like Richard said, I feel a lot better about this spot right here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, if we got any kind of chance at catching anything. Oh, you got left rod, Richard. Yeah, green one just got bumped already.
Wow.
Yeah, he put a thump on it. Oh, there goes my right rod. It just got tapped. Maybe channel cats up in here. I've been getting blues out of here, but that don't mean nothing. Sunshine. Oh my God. Wind ain't bad at all here. I was really expecting it to be worse. The camera still don't seem like it's perfectly level to me. It's bugging me. There. So that looks. That's not bad. All right.
I'm about to have shook his thermal, dude.
I know what I'm sweating here. I got a thermal shirt with this long sleeve RCT shirt on it. You got to remember now, we just walked down them rocks, climbed the crescent, all that crap. So you worked up a little bit of energy there. Burn some calories.
I need to burn plenty.
Yeah, I ain't got the energy to burn calories. I ain't got the willpower or the stamina to burn calories.
Well, I'm sitting up here in a t-shirt, and it's comfortable out here today.
Well, if you wind up stripping down your underwear, I'm putting you on solo screen.
We don't have to worry about that.
All right, then. Well, I mean, just saying. Hey, the offer's there.
Now that rubber band that comes on the rods.
Yeah.
One of mine just kind of got embedded in the grooves.
I hope y'all can see that tree sticking up out of the water out there. It's been here for about 3 months, and it moves about maybe 50 yards every time we come down here. It scoots a little bit further down the river. It used to be up there stuck on there. The underwater, there's actually a wing dam down there that's underwater right now, and that tree started off down there. And every week it'll move just 50 yards is probably a little bit much. It probably moves about 20 feet. Yeah, every week we come here, it's moved 20 more feet. And it's slowly working its way down here to this point. But I have been catching some decent fish off of that log. I throw out there and let that bait drift right up and underneath it.
Michael Grumpy Vet says good morning to the gentlemen in Missouri, Mr. Danny Stone and Richard. Morning, old
Grumpy.
Granger Swain in Tennessee.
What we doing, Grumpy?
Now Grumpy has one of our. He's got one of our RCT rods. He's got the J&S rod. I'm hoping eventually we get to see him use it.
Yep.
He's come up on light with fish when he sees.
Absolutely. I guess Parker doesn't have any signal because he's already been putting up pictures of fish that he's caught today.
Finally, I think I've got that rubber band off of this rod.
Oh, the one they put on there by the reel seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was changing reels out and I couldn't get the reel off because of that rubber band. And it was down in the groove, so I had to work to get that off. So it's finally off, so I can move on.
Well, being on the bank, we're probably at the spot right now that's going to give us the best chance of doing any good. So we'll see. That don't mean we're going to catch fish. I'm saying if we're going to catch fish, this is probably the best shot.
Michael says he's going out next weekend. Hey, there's NJ Fishing Maniac.
What's up, NJ?
How's it going?
There's Kelly Bullock.
There, Kelly. Hadn't seen him in a while.
Welcome in, Kelly. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh, go on Troy's lives. He's in there. He's a regular in Troy's lives.
Yeah. Blue rod?
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, it might be bumping the bottom in the current.
But it's fast.
Yeah.
Something goes. I'm gonna have to let it.
No, that's fish, dude.
That's got that giant head on it.
That's one with the giant head on it?
Yeah.
Dude, I would let him eat that because he could chew on that for 3 days before he ever gets to the hook.
I ain't gonna bother with it. He folded over.
Yeah, let him eat that bait.
Kelly said he's going to stick to his gaming channel during the winter.
We passed winter now. We're fishing springtime spots.
It feels like it.
High water on it.
Absolutely. They see that bait is so big that they can just come up and nipping at it if that's them channel cats. And they'll sit there and twitch that rod till it just drives you insane. Because channel cat ain't gonna get that bait in his mouth. That ain't gonna happen. Unless it's a 20-pound channel cat. Well, my biggest channel cat I ever caught came out of this area right here, but it's only 19 3/4. So my channel cat's not a really huge PB.
Dude, that's a massive channel cat for Missouri.
Yeah, it ain't bad, but I mean, I've seen, when you saw guys start talking about those ones up at Mendota, 30-pound channel cat, and I'm like, man, I can't even comprehend that. You know what I'm saying?
They just look freakish when they get there.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, I ain't never seen one in life that big, but just from the pictures I've seen from you guys and Chad and all them, I'm like, holy crap, dude. Imagine biting that thing is just insane.
Imagine 30. Like, wow, it's got a 29.9 or something.
Trying to get that 30,
yeah.
it's just can't quite make the mark.
I'd still call it 30, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe, how that fish fight.
I'd put a piece of hot dog in his mouth and call it 30 pounds all day long.
Fish Flex says 23.5 pound channel cat is in my profile picture.
Really?
That's an awesome channel cat.
Kelly says he'll be back in the creek soon. He'll be scouting some new spots this year.
Oh, is he going to do the creek fishing thing this year? I haven't seen him do it in a while. We walks along catching the bluegills and bass and stuff, and he's still chewing on it.
I've caught him once doing that.
Yeah, where he gets in the water and wades the creek, casting toward the logs and stuff. And
yep.
Our biggest channel was actually with, it was at night up here in Mendota, and that little, we was on the bank. We didn't take the boat out. Me, Steph, Jerry, Marcia, and Freddie left away. Steph caught her PB that night. It was awesome. It was 17.76. It was 1776.
1776 channel cat.
Mine was like 22 and some change. And I think Freddie caught his biggest one that night too.
No, she got the patriotic catfish.
Kelly said that's his main fishing style. Michael says Danny come up north, 20 plus common on the Missouri.
Really? Are you getting there?
Dude, I want to go up to Sandusky.
I am supposed to go up when they have the veterans tournament, if I can make it. And fish with Chris and V. They're gonna host me on the veterans tournament. I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen.
Yeah. And I've heard, from Chris and V, but like Roger and them, several others, that's an amazing fisher.
I've seen Roger throw out triple drop rigs, 3 hooks, and reel in 3 freaking fish.
And good ones.
Yeah.
Big channel cat. That was just fun. I'd spend days up there.
Yeah. But that'd
be a good trip.
That's something that I'd forgotten about. Yeah. I was listing all the tournaments that I'm fishing this year. And the ones I listed are the ones that are absolutely locked down. I'm, 100% going to be in them. The veterans tournament at Sandusky, that's one that I'm working on to try to get it locked down that I'm absolutely going to go. It's not 100% in the books right now, though.
That'd be a dang good trip.
Yeah. But as far as fishing Owensboro, that one's locked down. We're already registered for that one and paid entry fee. Vicksburg, that one's locked down. And Mississippi River Monsters, of course, me and you are going to win that one. We're going to go out there and just smoke them. Randy and them's going to go out there and catch some fish and, come up and to the weigh-in and stand up, and everybody's going to be oohing and awing. But then when we pull up, they're going to be crying.
We're going to be pulling up in this big old ugly pontoon.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be like, them boys ain't got nothing. And we're going to open up this live well that we're going to put in here, and they're going to go free.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
that'd be awesome, man.
I know we had 4 or 5 boats in it last year.
At 4.
4. Well, I'll tell you what, anything less than 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place is unacceptable this year, boys. Y'all's going to have to straighten up.
I'd be proud to have Randy in second.
I have no problem with Randy taking second. I would love that. I mean, no offense to the other fellers fishing in it,
Me and Lance go down there to have fun because we have to fish close.
Yeah.
Well, we can run. We top speed in this pontoon's 20 miles an hour.
Well, I mean, that gum. Me and Richard went and found spots that you guys could get to last year that you guys blew past.
We found some fish. Like me and Lisa found a big fish on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we left him alone Friday and went in there Saturday and never seen him on the depth finder, but that don't mean that he wasn't there. But we fished that area,
No, he moved up. I know where he was at. He moved up to that 3rd wing down where me and Richard were at because we spotted him.
The one that we had was down at the railroad tracks, railroad bridge.
Well,
And
that
we
one,
paid-
I caught the one that after he got done throwing up 5 pounds of carp, it wound up 30 something pounds. But that one that Richard hooked into, that was
yeah,
the one that we marked. That fish with that 30 pounder I had would have won the tournament, I'm telling you.
yeah,
But that thing crushed. It crushed. It had a big old bait on there with a headpiece. And it
yeah.
looked like you smashed that head with a sledgehammer by the time that fish got off there.
Oh man,
That ain't even no BS. That was a giant.
That was a giant fish. And we did mark him and he did hook up on it.
He was going to sit in that hole that morning. We got to camp on this thing.
Yeah. Because we found that
out.
fish and we threw on him. And we kind of, when you're in a tournament, you get kind of antsy. What's
yeah,
that surf rod? There's something messing with it. And we started getting antsy and thought, man, we're wanting to try to catch this big fish, but if we sit here on him all day and don't catch nothing, it's going to be bad. So we moved and went to some other spots, marked a bunch of fish. We got a bunch of bites, but no hookups because they were all smaller fish. And then we went back down there to sit on that fish, and I threw out a rod. And as soon as it swept over and got out of the main current and got into some slack water, he smoked it. He just pinned that rod. I had trouble getting it out of the rod holder.
yeah.
And we got that fish in the boat, put him in the live well, and it was just moments later, Richard's rod went off, and he could not turn that fish, and it was swimming upstream.
Yeah, that was a monster.
Yeah, but the one I hooked, it ran upstream and tried to go around the wing dam and get on the other side. I was ready to jump out of the boat and run on that wing dam. I was going to chase him down. He wasn't getting away.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to see you run on water.
Bump on the blue. Bump on the blue.
Andrew said Jerry just caught a monster.
Probably a little channel.
I think so.
Andrew said Jerry just caught a monster.
Yeah. I seen a picture. I seen a notification.
Mike Lockhart says, Danny, if I get a 45-pound blue cat, then I'll tell everybody that done it your way.
There you go, buddy.
And Grumpy Vet says, Danny and Richard need to do spoonbill below the Yankton Dam.
Yeah. Well, we went over to Kentucky a couple weeks ago, was going to try to get on some spoonbill, but it was just wind blowing 40, 50 miles an hour, freezing cold. There was dead shad everywhere on the water. It looked like an island of dead shad. And, we kind of, we got in a hurry to get over there and kind of jumped the gun. We should have waited. We went a little too early. I guarantee you we are in a pile of channel cats because they just keep tapping them rods. Just a little tap.
Are you using any of that leader line?
Not yet. No, I ain't had to tie no ridge yet.
John was asking. You got it with you?
Yeah, right here.
I'm gonna tie up the rig here in a minute.
Yeah.
So I want
What is that? Is that 100 pound?
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my left knee. Dadgummit. Oh, crap.
Need to kind of put a hurting on this stuff to see what it do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a dang good place to put a hurting on some leader. All these rocks.
Now, it's got seed in it, but it peels out real easy. Oh, man, come on. Just put the dip on your lap.
My dip ain't like your pouches. I'll get one here, man.
All right.
Update.
Oh, these things are, these are the soft ones too. Look. Squishy. Just rip them open, take the seed out, and eat them.
Yeah, dude, this is 100 pounds. But look how much more soft or it is.
Yeah.
Andy. You know how that
So it's not
like,
killer on the memory then.
Right. You know how that Andy's like dang weedy or
Yeah,
something?
Andy's is tough.
It's good line.
Yeah, but it's just it's like it's got more curls than Charlie Temple. I know I had a soda already opened in here somewhere. I missed that one.
Michael says, "No, Danny, you guys got Bobby luck. It's the dreaded turtle."
You know what? I have never caught a turtle out of the Mississippi River. I've caught them on the backwaters, the tributaries, but the actual river, I've never caught a turtle on the Mississippi.
I don't think I have either.
I never have. I've seen them swimming out there, but I've never caught one on the river.
Them got to be some pretty bad turtles to deal with that current.
I know it. But I have seen some absolutely unbelievable alligator snapping turtles on this river. Well, I guess I'm gonna finally break into this breakfast burrito I bought this morning.
Well, them little slider sandwiches too. Get one that far.
No, I got a ton of food with me today. But I'm not necessarily eating just because I'm hungry. It's just that it's a fact that a technique that me and Jerry Parker perfected. That every time you start eating, the dang rods will go off.
I done tried that twice today and it ain't happened yet.
Well, if you ever go up to Crab Orchard Lake, if you're not getting any bites, just break out a little Debbie's snack cake and sit down and start eating it. I promise you, you're going to have to pitch it because you're going off.
Chris said that's a good-looking rod in Randy's hand.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
I gotta go find some more line. I'm out.
Well, that big spool that we had is gone. I finished it up yesterday.
Oh, man.
Not a bad burrito, is it?
That burrito ain't bad at all. Even cold, it's good.
I don't know. Got all these chunks of taters and bacon and stuff in it. Good napping spot.
I'm comfortable. Even on these rocks right now, I'm comfortable. I can sit here for the rest of the day, which probably wind up doing it.
Honestly, I don't see no reason to move anywhere else. I
Nope.
Wait them out here.
I ain't moving again.
Maybe right closer to evening, you know.
Yeah.
Turn on here.
I'm going to stay right here and wait them out.
This looks like the best option.
Hey, green rod might have them.
Yeah.
There, see. I thought it was like catching in the current and pulling a little bit. As soon as I said that, it popped up. It's bounced along the bottom right now. Well, I can see him fold that thing in half right now.
Mm-hmm. That's not been good weather to do a little night.
I am ready to do some night fishing. Of course, we got that trip planned before the mosquitoes get bad. Me and Richard are actually going to make a trip down to Crothersville, Missouri, and we're going to run upstream to this little cove that's got wing dams on each side of it, and we're going to set up some tents and have the all the lights set up. We're gonna stay there all night and fish. That's coming up. Won't be too far off. Should be happening pretty soon. Go back, do an all night Saturday night trip. Oh yeah.
Think about bringing a little single burner and stuff, a little oil and skillet, maybe cook some fish at night.
I ain't scared to eat a fish on a sandbar. Bring some flour tortillas and wrap him up in it.
Got this little Rubbermaid tote thing about like that.
Yeah.
I got like a little quart of oil, is cornmeal, little spatula, and all the stuff to cook with.
Yeah.
I got a little cast iron skillet. Have fun. A little bit.
All right, I'm gonna show them what they went and done. Look at this. They put all the cotton picking hash browns on one side of that burrito. I have to take them. If I want hash brown, ham, egg, and cheese, I gotta buy it all the way around that. Oh well, I'll manage. I know it's early, dude. We didn't start fishing yesterday till about 2:30. So, what I'm kind of hoping for right now is that the bite window is an afternoon bite, and that we're just kind of just biding our time, waiting for them to decide they want to start eating. That's Gary. He sucks.
I'd say it's definitely in the 70s, maybe an 80s.
That's in the 70s, maybe an 80-pound fish.
Yeah.
You know, but Parker's not a real big guy, though, so it makes the fish look bigger. Yeah. I'm going to say that fish is pushing 80 pounds. That Parker's sending us freaking pictures. Sorry, sack of crap.
He took a picture of the scale.
Oh, no, it's 107.
Oh, bull crap.
That's what scale says.
So the scale says
107.69.
Wow.
I told you Parker sucks.
Yeah, I can believe it. Look at it. Look
Yeah.
at it compared to like R88 stuff.
That is a big fish.
Gary, if you're listening, good job, brother.
Yeah, Jerry, suck it.
Dang, I wish he'd have been on live with us when he called.
He should have been on the live with us, but you know Parker, how he is. He's selfish.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that idiot didn't have no camera rolling when he was catching that fish either. So Jerry's got a 107-pounder now. Good God, we'll have to hear that for the next 2 years. Hey, remember that 107-pounder I caught? No, why don't you tell me about it?
That'd be as bad as Stan's sturgeon.
Exactly.
Michael says it doesn't count. It wasn't caught on live.
Thank you. He bought that fish at the fish market.
Fish Flex says, I guess Parker is bigger than you thought.
Dang.
No, he ain't. He thinks he is. But I can see the top of his head.
Michael says no recirculating old photos.
That's AI.
I got a 107 make me feel a little better.
Huh?
A 107 would make me feel a little better.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had to reel in a 107-pound fish right now, I'd feel like crap after I got it in.
That's true.
But it's gonna beat the snot out of me.
From the bank.
Yeah.
It's not near as fun. Trying to wrestle him big. Just trying not to think about that, but
Yeah, I know. But the bright side of it is you got the parts to fix it. And you think about this, okay? This is exactly what you said yesterday. You said, if anything's going to break on this boat, I wanted to do it now, not in a tournament. So you said it, then you got what you asked for.
that was good Lord saying, here, you need to fix this for
Yeah.
you.
Those words came out of your mouth yesterday. Said, Lord, if there's anything going to break on this boat, let it do it now, not during a tournament. So I'm suspecting it's just going to fall all to pieces and you'll fix it and have it ready.
It got the little things out of the way. You know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it stinks whenever you're out at a tournament and it breaks.
Oh God, yeah.
XM Vibes 1538 says they do some tall hunting and fishing down south here. Okay. Michael says 107-pound fish. I'd be taking a trip to the ER. Pat says, y'all having any luck?
A whole lot of bad luck.
We got luck. It's not the kind we want. We caught one little, probably 4-pound channel cat earlier.
Well, that's 1 4-pound channel cat more than I've got.
I think I'm just going to take it. That spare lower use. Take it over to Bucks, Bluff, drop it off. Be like, here.
Make a boat motor out of this.
I got a rebuild kit with all the O-rings and gaskets and everything.
Yeah.
Like, look,
just haul all the parts over there, dump it out on the parking lot, say, here, put this together.
I'm tired of fooling. I put that last lower unit on. It actually went fairly smooth.
Well, I worked on that Mercury Black Max I got. You know, the hardest part for me was getting that shift linkage hooked back up because it's split in 2 pieces, and you got that linkage in there. And I just throwed it back in there where I thought it was, and it was way out of adjustment. And you could go forward, but it wouldn't go back far enough to go in reverse. And I'd take it all back down and readjust that linkage.
That's the only problem I did have was that main shift rod.
Yep.
I didn't get it just right, and I'd go it. Well, it wouldn't work. I'd have to take it apart, reach in there, turn it just a little bit, try it again. It's time before I got it right.
XM Vibe says if you see a real sharp bend in the river, it might be an Indian burial ground nearby. On high ground, they used bends to mark them. Bobby says what motor, Richard?
It's a 93. Well, it's actually a 92 production date. Johnson 115.
Michael says Danny and Richard are having hee-haw luck. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
That's right.
Oh.
I'd rather be out here and wishing I was catching fish instead of being on the couch wishing I was fishing.
Yep.
100%.
Because I guarantee you, if it woke up and goes, I just don't think they're going to bite today, or it's too cold, or the wind's blowing too hard, and I don't go fishing, the next day I'm going, I should have went yesterday.
Super Bob says Southern Illinois here, checking in. Good luck, and never forget the drain plug. All respect.
Yep.
Hey, Super Bob.
Super Bob, he ain't real far from us.
I love that name.
XM Vibe says I didn't like that part of hee haw. I was always looking forward to, hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes, green beans, fried okra.
And they go, yum, yum. I was always partial to when Doc Campbell bring out Nurse Goodbody. You know, that's funny though. If they tried to play that very same show in the same format as nowadays, that people would have a freaking fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bunch of sexist perverts. Oh well.
Bobby says, "Damn, I have a 40 for parts."
I think all I got to do for my 5-horse Johnson is I got to take the carburetor off there and clean it. It's been sitting for 4 years. Now on my Mercury motor, the big 20 horse, it's got like this brain box in there, like electronic essentially, and got big and the wires broke off. It's got like on the back side of it, it's got that epoxy looking.
Yeah, it's a CDI box.
Yes, and the wire broke off up inside that epoxy, so I can't even splice it.
I had a 90 horse Mercury Jet on that last boat I had. Did almost the same exact thing.
Yep. And I priced that box 3 years ago, and it was $175 then, so it's probably about $400 now.
X and Vibe says Nurse Good Boy did look good. Super Bob says, "Yeah, building me a cabin boat. Got a 50 horsepower on it. Only cabin boat you can water ski behind." And there's that a-hole that just caught a fish that's not on live with us. Called Parker.
Here. Afternoon, everyone. He come in here and brag.
Yep. Of course, if I caught a 107 pounder, I'd be all over the place bragging too.
No, I wouldn't tell nobody.
You'll repeat up.
Oh God, yeah, it is. Yeah, there is a downside when you catch those big fish like that, because then you get a lot of attention, but you get a lot of attention you don't want to. Because around here, and Parker knows this, them commercial guys will start following you.
Yep.
And figure out where you caught that fish at, and the next time you go back to fish there's nets everywhere.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Still sitting here trying to get my composure."
Yeah. And you know, that's a hard lesson that Jerry learned. But there's been times that we've been fishing together, and he'd catch a fish or I'd catch a fish, and he would make sure that when we took the picture of it, that we would make sure there was nothing in the background that would easily identify that spot. You know what I'm saying? He'd change the angle. He'd let me get over here because, you know, that electric power line going across the river over there, you know, you can see it in the background. So we're going to go over here and have the woods in the background where nobody can tell where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got a bump on the. Well, they're just pecking. That's the first peck we've had in a minute. Something just pecked on that surf rod. I'm just hoping that they just start biting in the afternoon because, like I said, we didn't start fishing. It was after 2:30 before we even started fishing yesterday, and then we didn't catch a fish till we moved to this one spot. It's probably closer to 3 o'clock. That's when we got on them.
Michael says it's sad that you have to do that because of a-hole people.
It's true.
Yeah, but they're
absolutely.
They're out there. They always will be.
That's big money. Taking them catfish and selling them, they make a fortune off that. And they will actually, I've seen them actually go through YouTube videos and scan through there and try to find identifying marks on that river. Which all the commercial guys down here, they all know where I fish at. They'll come by and I'm sitting on the bank. And they'll slow down and look. Then next time if you catch a fish on that live stream or put out a video catching a fish, the next time you go there, they've got nets all over it.
Super Bob says, what kind of bait we using? Skipjack, worms, or hopes and dreams?
Well, just hang on just a minute and I'm going to show you. Let me do this. Oh, if I can get up. Man, that freaking left knee is gone, dude. Oh.
Jose said, Danny, if you had Black Betty with you, you'd be catching fish.
We got some little shad that we caught. Not there. Throw one of them on a hook. Bite the whole thing. Yeah.
Fishflex says, I didn't realize it was such a big market.
Yeah, we threw the net yesterday. Got a whole cooler full of those. We caught that this morning. And they all averaged about 16 inches. Put them on a scale, they were over 2 pounds each.
Michael says, Buddy last week had to run people off his pond.
Yeah.
I believe it. I mean, I believe it.
How many of them big shad did you put up last night?
I'll be right back.
Yeah. And yeah, you put up more than that though. There was several medium-sized ones.
There were several.
I'm probably gonna.
Some of them ones that was like that, but I mean, them great big ones.
Yeah. Well, we'll save them great big ones for Memphis, but I'll probably get a couple of mediums off of you, and I'll probably take this one here, and me and James are going to use that in Owensboro. Of course, well, I'm sure we'll have some other baits beside that, but I want to save some of them for these tournaments. I'm not too worried about Vicksburg because it's not too hard to get bait down there. You can get shad and mullet fairly easy down there.
All right, Danny and Richard, I wrote your name down in case you're not here Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be.
I went and got my phone.
Josh Dunnigan and Richard and Stephanie.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing me and Dunnigan's got to figure out is if we're going to fish Crab Orchard and go for numbers of like a lot of 10 to 13 pound channel cats in there, or we can go up to Wren Lake, and then you're going to start getting into the much, much bigger channel cats. But we'll be at one of those lakes in southern Illinois.
And I walked in there to get my folder just to have your name down.
I like it. I appreciate you. Oh, my God, my freaking knee, dude. Yeah, when I stepped on that one rock and twisted my foot, it went all the way up to my knee. And when I sit on my leg with it folded for a long time, and you go to move it and it's dead, and then it starts coming back alive. Yep. Dude, I might get out of this thermal shirt. I'm about to sweat.
Super Bob says headed to the BES next week if weather holds up. Fish Mississippi River there. And then he says river's real low. Can get
It
on
ain't
the
here. It's come up. I mean, it's dropping now. But yeah, it's come up probably a good, I say 8-10 feet. What we said yesterday. It's on the fall now though. That's why you're getting all this grass and stuff in the main channel.
I'm fixing to run across the lake again.
Okay, hon.
Well, you must be able to move your feet pretty fast if you can run across that lake.
Oh, no kidding.
You look like one of them ducks that's taking off and it's like spitter patter on top of the water. Yeah, getting it. Y'all you ever seen them, what they call a Jesus lizard?
Hey, that Parker guy says he's in the basement.
Yeah, that's where he belongs.
I'm
I'm trying to see the screen here. I think it's that button right there. Did I get him?
Yes, sir. How y'all
What's up,
doing?
butt white?
What's up?
Well, you finally got you another hundo, huh?
Dude, I'll put the video out tomorrow. Danny, I'm by myself. And
I ain't watching it.
I thought I had another sturgeon because he would not come up. He would rip 40, 50 yard drag, a gain. And I even turned the camera one time like, guys, I think I got a sturgeon. Well, then he did something totally uncharacteristic of a big fish. Because you know more than anybody that usually when you hit a big one, they run upriver.
Yeah.
Well, he runs towards the slack water, which was
Really?
a good thing. So I just took, which meant a god awful mess in my rods, but I took my boat off spot lock and I chased him into the quiet water, then reached spot lock and started fighting him. So at this point, I still think I got a sturgeon. Then he rolls up and I see the tail, and I'm thinking, and you'll hear me in the video kind of starting to hyperventilate a little bit. And it took me probably, I don't know, half a dozen tries to finally get the thing in the net. And I finally got him in the net. On the video, I weighed him. I came up with 103, but then I set him down, readjusted the wing, and got myself composed. And I reweighed him twice and came up with 107.
Nice.
So.
Hell yeah. So that's, I still don't know if that's, that one you caught, was it last year?
Year before last.
Well, what did we say that fish weighed?
We say it's 106, but everybody we know.
I'm thinking that fish was bigger. Honestly, yeah. I think the one you got 2 years ago was bigger.
I mean, it ain't been a bad day. I started out this morning. I caught a 31, a few teeners, and then I ran way upriver, and I just been working my way down river, looking for. I was looking for a big fish, and I found 2 big fish on the grass. So I came up, spot lock, and I don't know, I probably wasn't spot locked 5 minutes, and I caught him. Then once I got him released back in the water, I was sitting here trying to compose myself. One of my other rods went down so hard that it broke on impact. So, but now my hydraulics ain't working on my motor, so it's gonna be interesting getting on the hopefully don't rip off my prop when I'm getting off the water.
Oh man.
Bob says anyone catch a sturgeon with a tag in the fin? If you don't call the number in, I got a nice Swiss fillet knife.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fish too much longer. I'm about out of bait, and I'm just. The wind's starting to pick up here pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it was blowing pretty decent here this morning. It's pretty much died down to nothing now.
Well, shoot.
And I think that's rain, whatever the heck, whatever we're supposed to get tonight. Well, what's going on with Richard's boat?
Dude, we were flying, and that boat was running like it's about as good as it ever has. But it's kind of like somebody who's about ready to pass away. You know, they say feel good right before you die. The gears in the lower unit are shot.
Grenaded, man.
Yep. When you put it in, when we got it out of the water and on the trailer, you could have the boat in gear and you could turn the prop and you can just hear it's like crunching and grinding in there and pieces, moving. But he just now was on the phone and he just ordered a brand new lower unit.
If you don't mind me asking, where'd that set you back?
It wasn't a brand new one. It was a used OEM, but I got it off eBay for $666.
Oh, Bob, you paid $666 for it's cursed already. He bought that boat motor from the devil.
Golly.
Bobby Boucher's mama said that boat's the devil.
That's the devil, Bobby.
Yeah, the boat's for the devil.
But this one was pressure.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
There you go. Now you still gonna have the boat shop put that on, or we gonna slap it on there? When you get ready, just give me a holler.
See how I feel that day. I may take
it. Yeah.
I still may take the other two. Have that one that welded up.
That ain't a bad idea.
Have them build one.
Yeah. Have a spare. That ain't a bad idea at all. And we'll just keep it in the bed of the truck when we're in Memphis. If the boat tears up, our boys meet us at the hotel. We got to put a lower unit. Have Pat and John out there with a set of tools. All right, we got to swap these lower units out. Let's go.
Got a regular NASCAR pit crew with the amount of knowledge of them guys.
That's it, man. I tell you what, them boys are something else. If your boat tears up, they come flying in there like mosquitoes, just buzzing around that boat until they get it running again.
Yeah.
Well, I almost want to freshen up baits, but again, I don't.
Right.
I'm sitting here. I don't want to get up until the rod goes down, so I may be here till dark. It's sitting in the same spot.
The hits you guys been getting, they've been, well, besides that big one, the rest of them, they've been kind of tap, 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 pull, tap, tap, pull.
Yeah.
And that's all they've been doing,
Well, we've had a few of them just when we first got here. We had 3 rods to start tapping it almost immediately. Now it's just every now and then you'll see just one little tap, almost like a bluegill bite.
Yeah. Yep.
But, man, we had the ultimate game plan this morning because we were out yesterday, and right before dark, we scanned some spots and we marked some absolutely monster fish. And we said, all right, they're there. They'll be there in the morning. Let's go back and hit them hard. And dadgum, we got put in the water. We didn't make it probably 200 yards. And the bang, crash, pow, we were done.
Yeah, I kind of, like chat, like didn't have no, how it is over here. Service kind of sucks. And once I started leaning back down, I was like, oh crap. But then I seen you guys got in the ramp. I was like, all right, good deal. So.
Bob Ross is in here.
100-pound fish boat yesterday. I knew he was just going to be back on fire today.
I know it. We caught over 100 pounds of fish yesterday, just in 5 fish. And man, we were really pumped up and excited about today. But you know what? Hey, it was a late afternoon bite when we caught those fish. So I'm kind of hoping that it picks up here after a while.
I mean, yeah, I've got a new one of the new tape nets. And I got some bait pretty easy this morning, but like I said, I think this is going to be my last hurrah. I'm going to give it about another 20, 30 minutes, and I'm going to probably head for the house.
Yeah.
I'm worried about this.
Dude, I throw that tape net this morning, and I pulled up so many giant buffalo. It was ridiculous. We couldn't lift the net. I had to just open it up and dump them back out the river.
Damn. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
No, I've pulled up 3/4 times.
I know it.
7 or 8.
There was about 9 of them in there this morning when I threw that net. And yeah, it easily. That net this morning is between 70 to 100 pounds of fish in that net with just 9 fish in it.
First throw I made this morning, I had half a dozen big gizzards and 1 moon eye. And then I ran through those, and I went behind a wing dike, tossed the throw net, and I got 2 more big gizzards, and that's what I've got out right now.
We'll reel them up, freshen them baits up. Yeah, I think so too. If I can get up. Oh my gosh. I should wear my leg brace today. I didn't think I was going to be on the freaking bank.
Lance is in here listening while airbrushing. Lance, I'm not going to acknowledge your greatness. Nice try, though.
Old Lance, he's just steadily getting better and better and better, you know.
I don't want to leave this big head chunk out there.
Let's see if I can get these rods in without getting hung up on these rocks.
Oh, Fish Flex, you are such a liar. They said Lisa told me how great you are. I did not tell you how great Lance was.
You want this one?
I got both my pieces over here.
Take a couple of these belly pieces.
Yeah, gizzard shad you guys got them. Were they full of eggs? The ones I had were full of eggs.
I hadn't noticed any eggs in them, Jerry. He was asking if them gizzard shad was full of eggs. I hadn't noticed any.
Super Bob says, got to run, but thanks for the good time. Stay safe. God bless. Peace, chat. Appreciate you and Lady G for sharing chats. Peace all. All right. Michael, that would be Hooker. Hooker. One secondary day. He was on a roll.
I'm check my battery percentage here too. Oh shit. My battery, I got about 40-something%, so yeah, about another 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to shut her down. I didn't bring no battery pack with me. Well, I did, but I done burned it up though.
Okay. Yep. Sure did, Michael. Carp one again. Michael says carp shouldn't count. 5-year-olds catch carp.
No.
Oh, wish I'd worn my other hat now. I have to hold my hand up, block the sun out my eyes.
Hey, Jerry, can I take your picture that you sent the chat and Thursday night post it on our show?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, y'all.
What do you think he was going to say? He wouldn't care if you made a billboard on Highway 55 and stuck it up there.
Hey.
He said, put it on a billboard on the interstate. I don't care.
These professionals, you know, some of them get to look touchy on that stuff.
Man, I want to do it off the bank though, man. It's twice now out of a boat. I want to do it off the bank, you know.
Well, what'd you buy a boat for, you idiot?
Well, what low as the daggum river's been, man, we've been pretty sparse on some of our bank spots, you know.
Yeah.
The thing I'm gonna reel up, because like I said, I've only got about 40% of battery life on my phone. I still got to make a pretty good run down river, and I got
Okay. You are upstream, though, right?
Huh?
Yeah, so you're upstream then.
Yeah, I'm upstream. Yep. So
Okay.
I'm just concerned about this whole hydraulic thing, getting it at, you know. So, but folks, thanks for letting me come in, Danny, and you guys be safe, y'all. All right.
All right, buddy.
See you, Jerry.
Hey, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Suck.
Hey, Parker.
All right, Jerry. We'll see you soon.
Later.
You ever notice he always does that to us? Every time we're having a crap day, he'll send some picture of some giant fish. And I'm like, boy, you just like kicking somebody in the crotch, don't you?
Well for him.
Yeah. I tell you what, there's been times I wish the river was kind of the same setup here that he's got up there. The layout of that river up there where he's at is way better than down here.
Well, Randy, it looks like CJ's looking for a backup babysitter.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me a bit when those are bouncing along like that, because all it is looking for a fish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That just increase your odds of it going
Exactly. If you throw out there that bait's just locked in on one spot, you're fishing that one spot. But if you throw a lighter weight out there and you let it kind of the current drag that bait along the bottom, you're covered. Basically, dragging baits from the bank is all you're doing. It's swing rod, you know. I've hooked up more fish by throwing a lighter weight and letting it bounce along the bottom than I have throwing a heavy weight that would just lock it in one spot. Now, you have a tendency to wind up in a rock and lose your rig, but at the same time, you're increasing your odds of catching a fish, though.
I'll sacrifice some weights.
I absolutely, dude, I have got 5 tons of lead right out there in that river right in front of us right now. If Mississippi River ever goes dry, I'm going to be the first one over here with a 5-gallon bucket picking up lead. I promise you. I'll be walking around out there with a metal detector. Could you imagine, though? I mean, there's lots and lots of people that fish this and have been fishing this section of river for, God knows how long. For as long as people have been fishing the Mississippi River, they've been fishing this section of river. I couldn't even fathom the amount of lead that's probably on the bottom of this river right up in here.
Dang.
And if you went like the 5-mile stretch along the shoreline here, if you could get every single piece of lead out of this river, you'd probably load up a barge on it.
Gold, silver.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, they found that pirate ship. When was that? What year was that? Remember when the river got down real low?
They found it about, 10 years ago?
Yeah, about 10 years ago. The river dropped down so low, they actually found an old pirate ship that was sunk in the Mississippi River. That one year when it got real low, we found a whole bunch of cars around here. There was cars in the river. People did like, holy crap. People that had been missing for like 8 years and stuff. And
that's when we met the search and rescue guys. Remember?
Yep.
Underwater.
The search and rescue guys were down here and they were diving on because they saw the car sticking up. They were diving on it. And when that old lady disappeared, was she from New Madrid? I think so. But she disappeared, her car, no sign of it. And they found it a couple years later in the river.
We follow a guy that does that. He has a team that goes out and finds missing.
Well, I believe we've met him. He was up here diving on a car not long ago.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
I've seen several different. We watched several different ones that do it, but there's just one in particular.
He's one sent his drone up and got footage of us fishing. Remember when we was back there behind that dam that day?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just waiting them out patiently. I know it.
Michael follows several. I don't know what the guy's name is, but he's real big in it. I haven't seen a video in a while because we watch. When we're on the road, we listen to Mr. Ballin.
Mm-hmm.
And he uploads several videos, at least 4 times a week. But he has people that find these stories, and he'll talk about them. And some of them are pretty wild.
I've seen every episode Mr. Ballins ever put out, I think. I listen to him a lot at work. I'll put in my earbuds and just put it on his channel and listen to his stuff.
I'll say we don't listen to it unless we're in the car because at least we have something to hear. So there's a couple that we haven't watched, but he's got one. Like he done his little short when he does like 3 or 4 in one video.
Slack.
Oh yeah, it is Slackline. Hey Randy.
Yeah.
She says you guys listen to that while you're in the car so you have something to listen to. Well, apparently your wife ain't like that because that's all I got is something to listen to when she's in the car.
That line's got about 4 foot slack.
Yeah, I'm gonna tighten that up.
Well, when you're together all the time, there's only so much you can talk about.
Oh no.
Lisa, you ever listen to Bailey Sarian?
I don't think I've heard that one.
You like that kind of stuff, like the murder mysteries and the strange whatever?
Oh, heck yes.
Her channel is called, it's just Bailey Sarian. And she sits there and like does her makeup and stuff while she tells these stories, and it's pretty cool.
I had that thrown way up there.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, this joker had 4 or 5 foot of slack in it.
Yeah, but it's going downstream.
Yeah. I think something picked it up and was swimming in with it, maybe.
Yeah.
See, when we listen to Mr. Ballin, we're just like, we're listening to the stories, but we're also trying to guess like who caused it.
Oh yeah.
Who done it? It's like, well, that's not what I expected.
Right.
Totally did not expect that one at all. But we try to sit there and I have to refrain from looking at the comments because he's driving. Because comments kind of give it away, and it's like, okay, I haven't looked at the comments, so who done it?
It might be a fish, Danny, or it might just be sweeping it downstream.
I love it. I love Mr. Ballin.
That's a fish, man.
That's a fish.
Hey, can y'all see him frame pretty good? You see that long rod?
Oh yeah.
I think he's fixing to hook up on it.
Dude, because it was thrown way upstream. He's downstream now.
Yeah.
He carried that from up there all the way down there.
Probably got it in his mouth.
I bet
So if you hit that 2 p.m. slot
No,
every day,
that's not what I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what's that. This one. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 to watch.
Yeah, I'm taking this one down on him.
Go down on him. He's got his mouth swimming with it. You got a real light. Feel like fish?
Yeah.
Reel on him. Oh yeah.
There he is.
Got him. He was headed south. He was trying to go to New Orleans.
You got to put that on solo. Upper right hand corner of our screen.
There you go.
Doesn't feel real big.
I better get that up.
Is he under it or he's under it?
Yeah, he's under.
Oh, he ain't very big. He's just a little feller. Another channel cat. He's still a feller. Grab that line, lift it up.
He's still a fish there, Danny.
Second channel cat of the day. Look at the mud on his belly.
Might be a little smaller.
He's a little smaller than that first.
3.5 pounds.
He traveled. He traveled 60 yards downstream before he hit that. He's a little smaller than that first one we caught this morning.
Yeah.
That bait would fit in his mouth.
Pretty little female right there.
Oh, God. Feel of it.
Gold color.
Look how cold that fish is.
Ice.
It's like ice. It's like ice cube.
Got some long old whiskers.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
Come right up under that log before I had that.
Okay, I think I found that one, Michael.
Ha! In your face, Jerry Parker. I caught a nice eater.
Which one was that again, Richard?
I'm sorry. That lady Bailey Sarian.
Bailey.
Sarian with an S.
Sarian.
Yeah. I believe that's how you spell it.
Okay.
She's pretty cool.
Found it.
Well, that's two.
Do you watch the Y-Files?
I do.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites. I never missed an episode of Y-Files.
No. Have you ever watched him being interviewed by anybody?
Yeah, I watched him on Rogan was a real good one, and I watched him on what's the other guy's name? Dude, I'll think of it here in a second. But yeah, I've watched two podcasts he did with people.
He's pretty interesting dude.
He really is. He's done a little bit of everything, and he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
He knows entertainment. You know, he's got Hecklefish there for the kind of comedy relief, and he knows how to make a good video.
Yeah. There's people out here on these paddle boards and there's kayaks out here everywhere. And
Really?
yep. Too damn cold for me to be down here touching this water.
Oh. Well, here's about 41 degrees. Ain't trying to go swim.
Get the dip out of your mouth. There you go.
Ooh. Love these dates.
Yeah, try you a couple of them. It's good ones. I got some one time, man, and they were just hard and dried out. I'm like, man, them wasn't that great.
The ones you had with you up at Tower Rock when we met Jerry up there last time?
Yeah.
Them was pretty good.
Well, those there are better. Just kind of gently squeeze, pull apart, get that seed out of there.
Added bonus, little shad flavor.
Absolutely. Sweet and salty.
Michael said another one to listen to is The Fat Electrician. If I had him as a history teacher, I would have learned more.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I love that guy. I watch him all the time, too.
Hey, you know what we did with the history teacher I had? He always had the local newspaper, and when he'd have it laying on his desk and he'd leave the room, we'd go in there to the singles ad and randomly circle one.
Huh.
And wait for him to look at it. And we all kind of took turns doing it. And when it was my turn, I found this like 80-year-old stripper and circled it. Put smiley faces around it. Said, "Hey, we found you one."
Huh.
Folded up the newspaper back like he had it. Laid it down. We sat there in class waiting for him to get to that part.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was married, but we done it anyways. I haven't listened to him yet, Michael, but I will.
Yeah, with him running and carrying that line, I was really, really hoping that. Are we still on solo?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, my bad. I can't see the screen.
Okay, I'll send that one to my brother, Michael. He's a history teacher.
Yeah, he's carrying that downstream. I was just picturing a giant fish with that bait in his mouth swimming off. But I kind of figured we were on the channel cats when we first got here and they were tapping. Oh, what's that?
Been watching that one kind
Let's see. Copy link. Find my brother.
Did you just hiccup? Either she hiccuped or a little bitty dog just barked.
I hiccuped.
Okay.
It's
It sounded like a little dog when you step on his tail. Yep.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, that's a cute little dog. How about that?
Gosh. Found out.
Oh, I dread that long day of driving tomorrow. Whew.
I need to find his story about Waffle House and how they are the new disaster level matrix.
Mm-hmm.
I just sent that to my brother, so maybe he can enjoy that. Enjoy that channel. Rob Fox says, "What's up, brother man?"
Hey, Rob. I started hanging out on the river, catching a little channel cat about 1 every 2 hours. Oh. I think for emergency purposes from now on, when we take the boat out, we're still going to throw a couple chairs in the bed of the truck. Just in case. Yeah. Don't want to get up?
Michael said, "If Waffle House is still operating during a Category 5 hurricane, it's not that bad." Mm-hmm.
load up, hit the things.
Hit the what?
Thing.
Yeah. Go to the Chinese restaurant. Roll these rods up. Go to Chinese restaurant. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I would just have. Yes,
I'm telling you.
I'll go in there with an attitude.
Well, on Saturday and Sunday, it's frog legs and giant Gulf shrimp all day long. Go through the week, it's after 3 o'clock. They put up the frog legs and the giant Gulf shrimp.
You go in there all frustrated, pissed off, take it up.
They just beat that buffet up. What do you got?
Back.
You got a fish bone up your butt.
Michael says Danny craving shrimp, fried rice, and dumplings.
Well, you know it. Yeah, my wife is sick of. I can eat shrimp 7 days a week. If we do it more than 2 days, my wife's like, I'm done with shrimp. I don't want no more. I'm like, are you crazy?
I'll eat it if I don't have to peel it. If I have to peel shrimp to eat it, I ain't touching it.
That just slows me down. It don't stop me.
I won't do it.
Well, I wonder if we're going to have decent water levels on the Mississippi this year, or if we're going to hit that freaking drought crap again.
Be kind of the new norm.
I know it. Every year, when it's hot in the summer, the river just drops down so low.
4 or 5 years.
Yep. I can't even remember the last summer that we had when I was out here. The water was just normal. That's the advantage of being a bank angler, though, because last couple of years, river's been so low, a lot of guys can't even put the boats in the water. The ramps are out of the water. I think we need to start crop fishing. Be better. I'm up. I'm ready. Let's start doing some crop fishing. I got a real nice ancient mariner crappie rod just itching. It's
I'm gonna say, Randy, you got your crappie rod with you?
My little one. I don't have the big ones in the truck.
That sun's just tearing me up.
The little one. I broke it. Whenever I cut it, I undoubtedly cracked it, and it broke loose.
Well, that ain't no good.
Hey, I know some people that still live in crappie rods.
Michael says snow up north is higher this year, Danny, but unless the Corporation of Engineers doesn't manage right, most likely.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the dam, baby. I'm going to Yarberry.
Go,
Okay.
y'all.
Going to Yarberry. All right. According to Captain Morgan, there's been a shad kill up here.
And he's found several around here.
Oh God, yeah. Like I said, when we went to Kentucky Dam a few weeks ago, the water was just covered. I mean, literally covered with dead shad. Yeah. But we were actually sitting there with this giant long-handled dip net. If you saw some that were still twitching, let's dip them up. You see them out there just kind of quivering, like that's on their last leg, fixing to die. Like, yep, still alive. He's still fresh.
Right.
Oh God, y'all. Where me and Richard live. And we went over and it was like the whole corner when wind was blowing into the corner. It was just a big giant, just mess of huge shad dead everywhere. Bad thing about that lake is you're not allowed to throw cast net there or anything like that. And I thought, man, what a waste, because I casted a bunch of them shad before they died, and now they're just rotting on the bank, making the whole lake stink. Well, let's fix safe. Could have done this the first spot was at. Please.
Yeah, I ain't
all over your back,
dude. I don't even care.
I mean, literally covered.
Well, I appreciate it.
You lay down in them weeds and you got leaves all over your back.
All around the third.
Yeah. Come on, looking like a pig. What have y'all been doing?
I don't miss it.
Rolling around in the mud.
So,
Left rod just got. I'll let just a little peck. I'll let you want to stay.
I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm kind of.
I literally am good at any second.
Well, I'm kind of hanging, hoping that maybe. What time is it now?
It's 2:13.
Because we didn't start fishing yesterday till about 2:30. But I ain't gonna lie. I just don't think it's gonna be the light switch that clicks on and the fish just start going crazy. That was fairly shallow water we were catching them in yesterday, though.
River is falling right now, too. I looked at the graph.
That's true.
Michael said it's a conspiracy. They trying to take away our fun time fishing by removing the baits.
What time is it?
And Camden is back on the river.
2:14. All right, we got 2:14 our time. If we don't have another fish on by 3 o'clock, we're gonna shut it down and get out of here. So we got 45 minutes, and we're gonna call it a good day. Or we're gonna call it a day.
It's still a good day.
Oh yeah,
we still got to go fish.
That's.
Oh yeah, troubles do. That's definitely first world problems.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's the thing. We put on the river yesterday. Do you realize it was about the same spot when we was traveling upstream yesterday, upriver, that the boat started cutting out, and we went back there and looked, and we had a fuel line loose that was squirting gas all over the motor. Yeah. And in the exact same spot today, I mean, almost within feet of where that happened yesterday, the freaking lower unit went out. I think it's that spot. We need to swing wide and avoid that. We can't go up the middle of the river right there.
Like the Bermuda Triangle.
There's a bad spot in the river that it's taboo. We need to start swinging close to the bank. I don't care which side, and avoid the middle of that river right there. Because I just now realized that. We were in the exact same spot today that we were at yesterday when the fuel line popped. That's crazy.
Camden, have y'all caught anything today?
He must be just downstream of me.
He said he's back on the river.
Yeah, but he's at Donaldson Point, which means that we're at the first spot you come to on Donaldson Point, coming in from the south end. That means he's got to be downstream of us at one of them other points, or the campgrounds or something.
Mm-hmm. Michael says, Danny, you had time on the water, caught 2 fish, and had Parker destroy your manhood with a 107-pound fish. I'd call that an even day.
Parker can't do nothing to my manhood. I'll tell you that right now. His old short, stubby self. Yeah. I mean, it's a curse, man. Parker catches the fish, and I got the good looks. Can't have it all.
You can't have it all.
No. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'd rather be ugly like Parker and catch big fish than be pretty like me and catch nothing.
If I'd have just been born,
if I'd been born ugly like Parker, you'd catch fish. That's God's way of compensating. You know? He said, oh, God is absolutely just hideous looking person. I'm going to give him a 100-pound fish just to make him feel better about himself. Oh, you guys should be on the boat with us when it's got me, Richard, and Jerry on there. And there ain't no camera rolling. You talking about ripping into each other.
I have no doubt.
It's bad. Yeah. There's no slack given.
How are you and Jerry?
No. Well, my biggest beef with Parker is the time I go on the boat with him. If I catch a fish while I'm reeling in, he's raiding my lunchbox, stealing all my food. I've been reeling fish trying to look. Parker sitting there shoving food in his mouth out of my lunchbox. I'm not keep asking. He don't deny it either. He's not ashamed of it. It's on video even. Yeah, we were at Crab Orchard, and Josh Dunnigan was in a boat over next to us. And I go, oh, crap, and Rod bent down, and I went over, and I was reeling. And I was waiting on Cherry to show up with the net, and he's like, where the hell's he at? And I try to look, he's got my lunchbox open, just shoving stuff in his mouth as fast as he can. And he's looking at the camera laughing, with, eating all my cakes and my Slim Jims. I mean, he was eating everything. I'm telling you.
Oh, Parker.
Parker's that kid that'll steal your lunch. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger goes, stop eating up much lunches. I gotta straighten that leg out. Well, keep an eye on the clock, because when it hits 3 o'clock, if we ain't got fish, I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm absolutely ready to head out. Like I said, I ain't even packed my suitcase yet. I got to pack suitcases. I got to get everything out of the truck that I don't want stolen. I got tools all in the back seat and stuff. I got to unload all that crap. Anytime I'm traveling to a place with a high crime area, I take everything valuable out of my truck.
Oh, I got to get out there tomorrow. I got to jack up the tractor, get the foot off the tractor.
Yeah.
Michael says, wait until you had your brother toss your reel in the water instead of fixing it. I'm lucky my brother doesn't fish. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. There is one thing that I am envious at Parker about, and he's only 2 hours upstream from us, up the river. But if you go to where we're fishing at here and go to where he fishes at, the structure on the river is just like 100% difference. I mean, because we're here with the rocky shoreline with mud bottom, and you go up there and he's got like these granite rocks all along the bank, and huge granite outcroppings, and a hard pan bottom on that river. And our river here is like really, really wide and spread out. Where he's at, it narrows up drastically to where it's like half the width of what we got here. And where he's at is way better area for producing big, big, big fish.
Stephanie's back in here. Says, any more fish?
Caught another little channel cat while ago, so we got 2 so far today. That's it. But we're giving it about another 40 minutes, and we're going to be heading home. We're going to leave right when they start biting. Because that's just how we are.
Hey, they had their chance.
That's it. I've been there all day long laying out a buffet. If you don't want to eat, I'm not going to stay here late for you. This ain't DoorDash. Yeah, it's keeping on that clock. It hits 3 o'clock. We're reeling up.
You got to wait that long.
Michael says he's got to take his phone in to have the charging fixed before he can live stream. The dog knocked it on the table and ding, the charging port.
Oh, yeah.
Michael, you have more problems with that phone than anybody I know. His phone does not like the heat. It does not like the cold.
Well, a lot of them don't.
He couldn't fish the Uno tournament because his phone got too cold. He couldn't stay on panel.
Wintertime, phones getting cold like that. You know those little stick-on body warmers? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
They're kind of like hot hands, but they got a sticky side to them. Slap one of those on the back of your phone. Works really well to keep it warm to where it'll take charge. I was going to have to bust those out this morning, dude. It was a lot colder this morning.
I know. Here's the thing. Yesterday, I thought it was going to be hot. So I left all my warm gear at home, and we got on the river, and it's cold. Today, I thought it was going to be... Wait a minute, did I say that backwards? No, yesterday I thought it was going to be cold. And so I wore a bunch of hot stuff, and it turned out being hot. Today, I thought it was going to be hot, and I didn't bring the hot stuff. And it's cold. Is that right? I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Not past Karen anymore.
Michael, I know you have a 180-pound Great Dane that's worse than a 2-year-old. I know. Michael also has a wife named Lisa. Such a great name.
It's a 4-letter word.
Still a great name. There's only one person that calls me by my middle name, and it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, I have a cousin. He's called me Marie for as long as I can remember, and
Lisa Marie?
and no, it was not after Elvis, and it's not after Lisa
Well,
Marie
it wouldn't be
Presley.
after Elvis. It would be after his daughter, wouldn't it?
It would not be after Lisa Marie Presley. My mom's name is Lisa, and my dad's got a Marie on his side of the family, so that's where it came from. My uncle says I still haven't figured out what I did wrong to Karma to have to deal with both. She's sick also, and my life has been hell for the past week.
Hmm.
He's trying to convince me to buy that Tracker Target
Like,
crystal cat. I'm like, you gonna pay for it?
Oh, no doubt. So your dad's trying to talk you into buying an expensive boat?
Yeah,
Man, I mean, every time that man talks, I just find another reason to like him.
I know, right?
Your dad's a wise man. Listen to your elders, buddy.
Right? Yep.
When your dad's telling you, son, just buy you a new boat. I'm with him. I'm 100% on his side. That's one of them storm cats run. They ain't. I mean, dude.
Oh God, them things.
Yeah, you're
crazy
talking
expensive.
ridiculous money now.
That'd be freaking awesome. Though, could you imagine? Like a 24-foot storm cat.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I mean, you get Fireball running if you're going to sell her, because we can always fish from the bank until you get another boat.
Right.
Stephanie says no.
Oh, you still in here?
I'm sorry. Well, we got the chat turned off, ma'am.
Technical difficulties. We didn't
Yeah,
hear that.
couldn't see it, couldn't hear it. Oh.
That's funny.
Oh.
Should have seen him eyeing. She said, "Do not listen to him at all."
I hear you. All right.
Where's that bait?
That bait's too good to throw away. I think we need to wrap it up. Save even some of them.
He's crazy in his old age.
Oh, I was planning on taking.
Yeah, he's getting senile, ain't he?
I was planning on taking those and vacuum sealing the crap out of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through if you want to get some of them littler ones out of there, because you ain't got no little ones. You got all big ones at the house.
I got some great big ones, and then some,
Yeah.
Like
Well, I got one big one in this cooler here, and probably some of the medium sized ones. I'll put them up, and me and James are gonna use them in the World Catfishing Championship in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Michael says my wife is not a very good patient. I like to say that I'm a good patient because I just want to be left alone. If I'm sick, just leave me alone. Stephanie says you got to get more vacuum bags, Richard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to go to Walmart. I got all them wrapped, but I think I'm going to vacuum seal them too.
That's what I was planning on. I was thinking about doing these. I was going to wrap them in cellophane and vacuum seal them. I'm hoping that we can get back over here and get on a bunch more of them to put up.
Be nice.
Matter of fact, on the way home, let's stop and throw the net a couple times.
I will.
Yeah. If we're going to have any success today, it's going to be catching giant gizzard shad.
I hope them dang buffalo's gone because I can't.
Yeah, buffalo ain't going nowhere. They're always there.
I can't stand pulling up too many more net fulls than freaking buffalo.
I know it. I just as soon as I see it's all buffalo, I just dump it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't lifting them up. If I knew his home, I'd take about 4 of them buffaloes from Mr. Wilson. Old guy used to be on the city council.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to take him a couple buffalo every now and then, man. He act like you dropped off a pot of gold. Every time you pull up in his yard, hey, you want some buffalo? Yeah. You know it. He said, man, anytime you got buffalo. He had me drop off buffalo at 2 o'clock in the morning one time. I was coming home. He was up watching my live stream. He knew I'd been snagging and threw in the cooler. He called me on the way home. Hey, you still got the buffalo? I said, what are you doing still up? He said, I was kind of waiting for you to get done with that live stream. I was going to see if you was going to bring me the buffalo. I said, dude, it's going to be 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I get there. I'll be waiting on the porch. I'm like, all right.
They are good. You want to take time to cut them ribs out and fix them.
Yeah.
Don't want to fool them. I got so much fish in the freezer. I don't need to take none home and clean them.
Yeah, I ain't got no room for them. My freezer's full.
Michael says, Danny, Wally Mart has a deal on 6-inch prawns.
On what?
6-inch prawns.
Really?
There you go. You want some shrimp.
That's what he said.
I know if I'm ever on death row, they're ask me, what do you want? I want a ribeye steak and some shrimp. Your last meal. I don't think they do that anymore. Where you can go, you can order I want a Maine lobster. Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, you're getting McDonald's. Here's a McFish sandwich, a filet of fish. Just pretend it's lobster. Boy. Well, you know me, though. I'm the optimist. I know that it's getting close to time for us to get on out here and go home. But in my mind, at any moment, that rod could go down, any one of those rods with a 40 or 50-pound fish on there.
Never know.
And I still keep that in my mind until every one of those rods is reeled up, and then I give up.
Well, we proved that last night.
Yeah. I was reeling up rods, and I said, I'm going to leave that last one out because it got a little bite a while ago. And John started screaming because he was on the phone. We had him on a video call, and he was on a tripod in front of the boat. And I was bent over putting up my scales and my fish grips and stuff. And all I heard was, Daddy, 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 turn around. I turned around, that rod was doubled over. I'm like, yep, that's the one rod that I left out just in case.
It was 17.
What
was that, 17?
Yeah, that one was 17-something pounds. It was 17.9, I think, close to 18.
Danny, I was watching some of it not long ago. I don't think they do a last meal, but 2 or 3 days before they put you down,
Yep.
They do give you a special meal.
Really?
And it's pretty much anything you want. They ask you like a week in advance, and they have it right there ready for you whenever it comes that time.
Well, that's mighty nice of them since they're fixing to kill me.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, can you just keep the meal and turn me loose?
Treat you out, buddy.
But you know what? That's a problem I hope I'll never have.
I don't anticipate that decision.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people in jail didn't figure they was going to wind up there either. Man, I really thought I was going to get away with that. I mean, you think about it. I imagine the numbers are pretty low of the number of people who commit a crime knowing 100% without a doubt they're going to get caught.
Yep.
You're like, yeah, I absolutely know for sure I'm going to get caught. You know, I killed a person and wrote my name and address on the wall with their blood.
Michael says they give you a good meal and a spark to eat it with.
Yeah.
All right, what time is it now?
You still got 20 minutes.
How many?
20 minutes.
I think, since we're going to stop at and throw the nets and try to get some bait, I think we're just going to go ahead and get on out of here. We're gonna pack it up.
Well, Danny, y'all be careful going home this evening. Good luck on your bait stock.
Oh, we're safe. Richard's driving.
Okay. And we'll see y'all on RCT tonight or next few days.
Yep, I'll be watching and be over in chat. But yeah, I gotta get home. We want some time to stop. I want to try to get some of these big old gizzards Chad to put up. And like I said, I gotta get home. I still gotta pack a suitcase. I've got to clean the back of the truck out. Bunch of stuff to get ready because I'm leaving early in the morning.
Going to have to vacuum seal a bunch of bait.
Yeah, I got some right now to put up, but I'm hoping we got more.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping we get enough that Richard can take home a big bucket full of them. He took care of all the ones we got last night. And I'm going to put up some at my house, but I'm hoping we get enough that it's more than I can put up, and he can take them.
Yeah.
But man, appreciate you coming up and hanging out with us. At least we were up here lonely while we was not catching fish.
Yeah.
And Lisa, you're an absolute godsend, sis. I love you to death. Thank you for coming up here and reading chat because I can't see the screen. It would have been just god awful without you.
I know.
I can't say that it was a bad day because of bad luck, bad things happening when I got to hang out with good friends and they took care of us as best they could and made the day a lot better than it could have been. It could have been a lot worse, but you guys came in and made it better. And I thank you for it, appreciate you, and love you to death. Absolutely do.
Love you too, Danny.
On that note.
Oh, you too, Fireball.
Thank you, Lisa.
I just turned the camera around and I kind of got it point toward me. So on that note, we appreciate all you guys in chat too for coming in and hanging out with us. Appreciate a couple people did a little simple super chats in there. You don't have to do that, but yeah, it was a nice little gesture on your part, and it's very, very appreciated, and we're very grateful. On that note, Richard, you got anything to say? I'm gonna turn it right here.
Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with us. God bless. Have a great week, and we'll see you on next week.
There you go. And you know how we end it. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you because you know that we love you. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye. God bless y'all.